The most beautiful names of God, the outward and the inward. God Almighty said, He is the first and the last, the manifest and the hidden, and He is all-knowing of all things. The prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, said, O God, you are the first, so there is nothing before you, and you are the last, so there is nothing after you, you are the manifest. So there is nothing above you, and you are inward, for there is nothing besides you. Pay off our debt and enrich us from poverty. Narrated by Muslim, the prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, explained in the previous hadith the apparent meaning of the name of God, that He is glory be to Him, above whom there is nothing, and the hidden, which there is nothing below Him. The apparent refers to the highness of God Almighty, and that all creation is below Him, and the hidden refers to His closeness. For He is the all-knowing and all-aware of everything. There is nothing apparent except that God Almighty is above it, and there is no hidden except that God Almighty is below Him. It was said that the hidden meaning of the name of God is, the one who is hidden from sight, for He, glory be to Him, cannot be seen in this world, as God Almighty said, sights will not overtake Him. But He overtakes sights, and He is the gentle, the all-aware. These two great names indicate that God Almighty surrounds His creation, and that there is no creature except that God Almighty surrounds it completely. There is no apparent thing except that God is above it, and there is no interior except that God is below it. Neither absent nor coming from it, nor hidden from it in secret or in public. For God Almighty, despite His transcendence, surrounds His creation, is close to them, and knows them. These two names, in addition to the names of the first and the last, indicate God Almighty's complete encompassing of all His creation. The first and the last indicate temporal encompassing, and the apparent and hidden indicate spatial encompassing. The Almighty said, and to God belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth. And God is in all things surrounded. The requirement of the two names of God, the apparent and the hidden, and their effect, these two majestic names require the servant to know that God Almighty, despite His absolute transcendence, is close to them. Indeed, nothing is closer to the servant than his Lord, for He is the manifest and He is the inward. So it was worthy of the Muslim to sense the greatness of his Lord in His highness and nearness, and to ask Him because there is no one higher than Him, and no one is closer to Him. And there is no contradiction between the highness of God and His closeness, for He surrounds His servants with a comprehensiveness that cannot be comprehended by minds or understanding. There is nothing like Him, and He is the all-hearing, the all-seeing.